Hi, this is Ray. Thank you so much for tuning in to my little conversation program over here. I don't even have a name for it, and maybe I should. And I've been thinking about it, and I'm thinking about the name, What's My Purpose? And if that rings a bell, if that sounds good to you folks, please give me a feedback. I'm always looking forward to your comments and your likes, and of course, a share would be wonderful. And I thank you so much for that. What I would like to talk to you today, have a conversation with you today, is through my experience in life, being a father of three, being married for over 20 years. One of the most important things that people has to understand is we have to understand our happiness. What makes you happy? What makes you wake up in the morning? What makes you go to someone and say hello? What makes you want to say I love you or whatnot, or just basically give somebody a helping hand? And one of the things that I can say for myself is that through all the trials and tribulations and all the hurdles and failures I've had, you know, the time they're happening, they don't feel good. It really hurts. But after it passes, you're very thankful that you went through it, because it just makes you that much more, I guess, wiser, more prepared, and it just goes a long way. So, just because you failed in something, collect your failures, because it only takes one winning experience to change a lifetime. I mean, you may have all these failures and said nothing just seems to go right and everything, but you know what? Collect those and kind of like learn from them, because later on, once you realize that those failures are actually your step to becoming successful, then you're so much thankful. And you know what? You are never going to be a boring company, because there's always something to talk about. One of the things that I realized on for someone to be happy, actually I call it, not just one, but really three. There's three. I call it three pillars of happiness. In fact, I did a presentation of this, and I'm going to do it for my church that I realize works for me. Now, hopefully that this works for you as well. To me, the three pillars of happiness is relationship. Build a relationship. Pretty much what I mean by relationship is that build friendship, your neighbors, your classmates, your spouse, your girlfriends, boyfriends, children, relatives, church members, everybody, anyone that you meet, and I've talked about, building rapport. People love to talk about their family. A lot of times, build a relationship with them, hear them out, find out what makes them happy. That goes a long way, because relationship, at the end of the day, when you have that, no matter what it is going on in life, you have that relationship. And who amongst you here, when things are really, really troubling you, you just want to talk to someone about it, right? You just want to express yourselves. And then vice versa for them too. And you could be that sounding board, and it really goes a long way. So build your relationship. That's the first and foremost. Don't burn bridges. Really be sincere and genuine about your friendship with people, because it goes a long way. Second of all is take care of your health. I have a routine that I go through every morning. What I do is, number one, I make sure I clear my mind. And when I wake up in the morning, I stretch, I say my little prayer, and that helps me. And I do this, I drink 1 cup of water with apple cider vinegar, and one cup of water with 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and 1 teaspoon of honey. I mix those together every morning before I eat anything. And because I used to have high blood pressure, and believe it or not, at my age, I'm almost 50, that it really helps me. My blood pressure went down and whatnot, and it's wonderful. I also lessened eating meat. I don't eat pork. Not that anything has to do with religion whatsoever. I just don't like the aftertaste. I just, believe it or not, it's crazy, huh? Filipino guy not liking the taste of pork. I don't know. I can't understand it either. But I do not like the aftertaste. I make sure that in every meal I eat, there's some type of vegetable with it. And also, I eat fruits for the fiber. Now, living here in Hawaii, so spoiled when it comes to fruits because fruits here are so abundant. I mean, mangoes here are just amazing. Guavas here is just amazing. The lilikoi is just amazing. Pineapple all day, so good. Did you know that the pineapple, the core of the pineapple, the stuff that we usually throw away, well, that stuff right there is the most important thing. Now, I know it's kind of hard to eat because sometimes you get the itchy throat. Well, if you have a blender, I highly recommend getting a Vitamix or something like that. Get the core of the pineapple. When that gets blended into whatever smoothie you're making, there's an enzyme on the pineapple called bromelain. And what bromelain is actually is a digestive enzyme. And, and a lot of times, our weight gain, our weight loss and whatnot, it all depends. I just found this out. I thought it was your exercise, you're working out and whatnot. No, it all depends on your digestive factor. If your body can digest the food and break it down to a cellular level, not only will you not eat, you will be full faster, but you'll also, you'll also be a little healthier. Your immune system is gonna, and your metabolism is gonna rise up. And take that from a guy that's almost 50, okay, been through it all and whatnot. And I'm not gonna say that in the past I've always eat healthy. No, I also within the last year, I really stopped drinking a lot of sugary drinks. I usually been staying at water. Now, I'll be honest, I love tea, green tea, but I also have I have an affinity for coffee, and I love it. And I just love the taste, the smell, everything about coffee. And I know it's not good for you, but I'm working on it. It's a work in progress, So, health. And then with that one right there, because you have good relationship with people, your health is good. You know what? After that, pretty much anything that you put your effort into, the third thing I'm going to say is, of course, wealth. And it's not a matter of just having money. When I say wealth, what I mean by that is abundance in everything. Abundance in wealth in friendship, wealth in sustenance, wealth. And money, when it's coming from here, if it's coming from here and it comes out here with the relationship, with good health, wealth just pretty much follows. I never, for the longest time, I had to figure that out, but it actually works. So, the three of those things, however you jumble it, mix it together, it works hand in hand together. But with that being said, I hope you learned something, and please, be part of my YouTube channel, which is What's My Purpose, and make sure that once you see this on your Facebook or your Twitter, even your Instagram, which you're going to see, and YouTube, please don't forget to leave a comment. If you like it, thank you. If you share it, thank you so much. And if my message to you is of importance, once again, this is Ray. Aloha, and have a wonderful day.